Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up bobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you don't hit the likes on your way in, my peoples. Make sure these likes are going bananas so we can see what's going on and get the algorithm going mad. This is what we got to do. Come on, my peoples, man. So that's what's going on. I've got loads of news. We got to get into all of it. You know what we do. You understand? So we're going to start off straight away with certain of Rasmus Hojlund. Let's see what's going on here. So this is what's going on now. We've got Napoli out here now pushing for a move for Rasmus Hojlund. This geezer has been told he's surplus to requirements. It's a myth. Ruben ain't going to play you, etc. I like Rasmus because of the way he's a Man United fan and he doesn't want to leave. He's made it evidently so clear he doesn't want to leave, but we're just pushing him out. He ain't played for about 3-4 games in a row. Like, I remember from the Everton game, he got benched. Then he got benched against Arsenal. He got benched against Fiorentina. It's not going to happen for him. So it is what it is, isn't it? This is what's going on. And yeah, man, we'll see what happens. But Napoli is pushing for Rasmus Hojlund. They are working to bring in the Manchester United striker to Italy. Napoli have intensified contacts for Rasmus Hojlund after the first approach. The negotiation with Man United now seems to be experiencing a more favourable phase for Napoli, who see a concrete glimmer of hope to bring the Danish striker to Antonio Conte. Napoli sporting director, whatever his name is pushing decisively for a loan, trusting that the player will give his green light to the proposal. Also by virtue of the possibility of playing in the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So you're leaving us where you want to stay, and you might be able to go and play the Champions League, brother. So it might even be good on your side of things. Remember, they're in for him because, what's his name? Lukaku has suffered an injury, and he's going to be out for about 3 months. So Lukaku's not around for 3 months. So they want Hojlund. That's why he's even being considered by them. It's because he's out for 3 months. And then obviously Fabrizio Romano came out and said, in case, that was DiMaggio, by the way. Fabrizio Romano came out and said, in case of a departure, Rasmus Hojlund prefers a solution to avoid finding himself sidelined from the group, like Sancho, Garnacho, and others in the event of a return from loan. He wants a guarantee if it's a loan. Basically, he's saying, if he only goes out on loan, he wants to be able to come back and be part of the squad. He doesn't want to go out on loan, come back, and it's a freedom fighter thing. See how we got Sancho, Anthony, and all of that? You're not allowed to come back in. He doesn't want it to be that type of situation because he ain't done nothing wrong. He loves United, etc. But he's just not good enough. So that's what Fabrizio's saying. Fabrizio's saying Hojlund wants basically reassurance that if he comes back after his loan spell, he's still going to be part of the squad, etc. Or he'll get sold. But he doesn't want to be banished where he's sitting on the side and he's part of the freedom fighters and we're trying to get rid of him, under 21s, he can't train with us. And I can't see them doing that to him anyway, because they would have done that to him already. You know what I mean? So they're not doing that to him because if they feel like he's cool, innit? He's cool, but you're just not in the plans. So you go out there and find something to happen. So we'll see what happens, man. And obviously DiMaggio just said again that they're pushing hard to sign Rasmus Hojlund on loan with an option to buy. So they can end up buying him at the end of that. Remember, they just won the league. Napoli just won the league, mate. So that's probably the best place you can go on loan. It's not no AC Milan thing where they're not even in Europe. This is a team that just won the league, mate. So, yeah, man, it seems like a shout for him, man. Hopefully it ends up happening. Obviously, we had this stuff earlier. This is what killed it. It was all of this obligation stuff. Apparently, AC Milan wanted to put obligation in. This is what we were seeing on the last show about 11 o'clock in the morning. And then, bam, if you look carefully, it just got shut down. Man United and Hojlund remain firm. Only permanent deals or loans of obligation to buy evaluate. So we want him gone for real. We're not on this joke thing. That's the difference. He don't mind going on loan, but it seems like they're done with him. Omar Barada and that said, we want this guy to go for real. So unless you're going on a permanent obligation, there's no point. And that's what seems like has happened. So under these terms, AC Milan are stepping back from the race to focus on other targets. So AC Milan step back They said, we're involved in it. We don't want to buy this guy permanently. He might not hit the ground running. We ain't on that. So AC Milan have now gone for Victor Boniface, who's Ten Hag. Ten Hag has let him go there. So this is what's going on, man. Everyone just, every time we're close to selling someone, something just happens. There's always a hurdle. There's always someone else that comes in and takes someone else, or it always happens. It's happened with Sancho a few times. It's happened, like, it just always happens. Someone always comes in between. So Boniface is the guy that they want now, and that is very close. It's advanced talks. So, boy, I don't think he's going to go AC Milan. So it's literally thing or bust right now. It's Napoli or bust. So we'll see what happens, man. Napoli is really, really pushing, though. So we'll see what happens, man. How much will you give us once we hit the likes? Geezer wants views. Come on, bro, man. You know we need to get this, man. Hit the likes, my peoples. Get Agumi, whatever his name is. Get him, please. Yeah, a lot of people are asking for him, but I've not seen no solidified links. I'm going to show you him as well. Don't worry. But I haven't seen no solidified links of Agumi. It's only been from Sevilla and Spain links. No one that we can sit here and vouch for and be happy about. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All I just want is which midfielder are we making loud noise to sign? Player, 10 days to go. I've got some midfield links from earlier as well. I'll show you that, but mate, it's nothing crazy, man. It's not nothing. It's no solidified things. If it was solidified, they will be on the thumbnail right now. So yeah, we'll get into it though. We'll get into it. Don't worry. We need Lamens as well. I had some stuff about Lamens earlier and Donnarumma as well. So I'm going to show you that as well. Donnarumma and Lamens. We're linked to both of them. This is what I'm saying. And that's from kind of solidified people. So we'll see what happens, man. There's loads of stuff going on. But for now, it's just this Rasmus Hojlund stuff, which is crazy. And I just hope he goes, man. Because remember, guys, as soon as we sell some of these players, then it's solidified. We get a goalkeeper midfielder. Because that money there that we got for Belieber, they might be saving that for Belieber for next year. Casemiro leaves, we go out there and spend on Belieber. You know what I'm saying? They might be saving it for him. So I can't see nothing else happening right now, man, apart from, obviously, us getting some sales in. So buy and play people right now, it might be a myth. It might be, let's put it on hold, sell some of these people, get the money. We save that money for Belieber when Casemiro goes. So let's get some money now. Because remember, when they sat down and they said, this is what we're going to have to spend this season, there's no way they sat down and said, we're going to go out there and spend 200 million with no sales. There's no way. So they've spent 200 million already on 3 forwards. So of course there has to be some sales with it, Garnacho, etc. What's he saying? Let's go and see. So yeah, Garnacho, all of these guys, man, they've got to be like sales in between with it. You understand? But let's see what Fabrizio's saying. The boy Fab. Okay, hold on. Cool. Let me share my screen with you lot so you lot can see what's going on. I love for that, Mustafa. My guy. Big up yourself, man. You understand? Mustafa just bust man on the Hojlund stuff. Let's go there and see what's going on now. Fabrizio Romano. Napoli have made new contact with Manchester United today for Rasmus Hojlund. Deal talks underway. Hojlund's camp also in talks with Napoli as players keen on the move. Finally! Also wants guarantees to stay at the club in future. Not a simple loan. Oh my gosh, finally. Finally. Yeah, finally, man. Finally. The only thing I'm saying finally about is the players keen on the move. This bit. Because this geezer wants Man United so much that he doesn't want to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is the mad thing about it is players keen on the move. That's the happiest thing we should be about this. The fact that he's keen is crazy because he's been saying he doesn't want to leave. Look, even when he says he's keen, also wants guarantees to stay at the club in future. Bro, you're going on loan. Go on loan, but you might like it there more. You came from the Italian league. So what's he talking about? He's guaranteed to stay at club in future. What are you talking about? Stay at what club? Stay at United or stay at Napoli in the future? Would you want an obligation? I don't understand what he's saying, but it seems like he's saying he wants guarantees to stay at Man United in the future. But Hojlund's camp is also in talks with Napoli as players keen on the move, while also wants guarantees to stay at the club in future. Not a simple loan. Negotiations ongoing. But it's good to see that they've made contact. But let's see how long it goes for. You've been seeing what's going on with Sancho and these guys. Napoli made contact with Sancho. It was all looking good, good, bam. They ended up going for someone else. This is what keeps happening. This is the story of our life. Do you know what I'm saying? Every minute, they just make contact and then bam, they end up going for someone else. So this is why I'm saying you just can't get too happy. You can't get too giddy for too long because these guys keep changing it up every minute. It starts like this and then they go for someone else after. Every single time. I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Crazy. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, it's good to see that he's keen on the move. Like I said, that's the main thing when it comes to Hojlund. He didn't want to leave Man United for nothing. He told you all the time, I don't want to leave Man United. I love it there. So now he's finally saying it's a good thing. Mustafa, love for that, my boy, man. Appreciate it. Because I wouldn't have known that. I told you that I can't have Fabrizio's on notification. This geezer, ping, 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 ping. You can't have him on notification, bro. Man will be telling you the weather and all of that. It's long. If we sell Hojlund, Garnacho, keep that money for Belieber match. I think we got the money already for Belieber, Mustafa. We've got the money already for Belieber. It's like put that on the side. Now we sell, and if we sell, we get a goalkeeper and a midfielder. But we've changed the attack already. That's what I think it is. We've got the money already for Belieber. Because how can we have money for Belieber and then now all of a sudden turn around and not have money? Come on, man. So I think we're keeping that money there for Casemiro to leave. That's promised. Casemiro leaves, we spend that money on a midfielder. If it's not Belieber, whoever it is, we spend that. But now it's like, all right, to get more signings this season, this summer, let's go and get let's sell some of these players and then we'll replace them. Lamens is cheap, and someone like an Agumi or whatever, they're cheap, bro. Think about it. Them men are cheap anyway. They're like 30, 40 million, both of them in total. Lamens is 13 to 19 million. Come on. So it could run, man. Is he Man United fan? He will come back. Exactly. He's a Man United fan. I hear it, but bro, you might go there, win the league. You're in Champions League and say, I want to stay. You're playing every game. Lukaku's gone for 3 months. And even when Lukaku comes back, how much goals might Hojlund be on by then? This is the Italian league, one of the slowest leagues in the world, bro. 38-year-old defenders over there. So he might go over there and boss it. Where he's like, bruv, I love it here. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? He's probably waiting to see if our manager gets sacked. They still won't give him no thing though. He still won't get no grace because it's not the manager no more. You look, remember this, yeah? It's Omar Barada. He came in and said, you get 2 years to show yourself. 2 years you get to show yourself in Man United, and then you got to go if you're flopping. That's what it is now. You got what I'm trying to say? So I don't think it's the manager anyway. I think it's Omar Barada's had enough where it's like, bro, you've gave us your 2 years, you're whack. We don't think you're good enough. We want obligations. That's why AC Milan tried to put obligation in and they gave up. So I think it's not even on the manager. I watched Benfica goalkeeper's class. What's his name? What's the Benfica goalkeeper's name? What's his name? Hey, Mitch. Hope you're good. Just joined in. Have I missed much? Chaos. Big up yourself, man. I'm gonna go back on it anyway. It's mostly the Hojlund stuff. Napoli's pushing for him. They've made new contacts with Man United today. For Rasmus Hojlund, deal talks underway. But obviously, I'm gonna spin back anyway in a bit. You get me? So don't watch nothing. But Hojlund's camps, like I keep saying to you, look, the main thing about this whole thing is this player is keen on the move. That is big because this geezer has been screaming from the top of his lung, I don't want to leave. That's what he's been saying. I don't want to leave. Every report has been saying Hojlund doesn't want to leave. And that was AC Milan before, and AC Milan are not in Europe. Now you got Napoli, who just won the league in Italy. McTominay's there. I'm sure he was at United when McTominay was there. So he's got a little link with him. De Bruyne, they got an exciting project, and he's been there and scored goals already. We bought him because he was doing his thing in the Italian league. That's where he came from. So come on, man. Hopefully, it just goes on with it, and then that's it. We just leave it as that, mate. Go on your little loan. Hopefully, you smash it over there. All the best, Keezer. And what is the story about miserable Garnacho? We're going to get into that, Oro. Don't worry. I've got all of them. We're going to get into all of them. What are we going to spend a lot for Believer next season? The bomb squad is a flop of attitude players. That's why no team wants to sign them. Trash players, exactly. This is what I'm saying. And we will never have this situation again. Remember that, guys. Once the bomb squad is gone, because of their wages and all of that, we will never have this again. We might have a one player that's unhappy, but it'll be a one player and he won't be on a lot of wages. So most people can take him on now. That's the difference. That's like Hojlund. Hojlund's not on a lot of wages. So you got AC Milan inquiring. You got teams inquiring for him. Do you know what I'm saying? And the bomb squad, the Freedom Five, whatever we're going to call them, Sancho's on 300k, Rashford, it's too much. Garnacho saying, I only want the Premier League. They're too entitled. And everyone knows our business. Everyone knows what's going on. That Amren's had an argument with him. Amren's had an argument with Rashford. Everyone knows too much. So after this is done, this little swoop, when they all leave, Casemiro leaves, Rashford, Sancho, bro, everyone's on the same type of wage. The wages are low. Work your way up. If you're not with it, we'll get rid of you one time. You're not working 2 years, see you later. We get someone else in. Easy, like Man City. They do their thing properly. You got to give it to them. So yeah, 100%, man. Nobody wants them in one. I'm with you. No one ain't rating them. Sesko is in now. Yeah, he has to be, man. I want to see him at Fulham, man. I want to see him score goals. Like, I think he's going to do it. I'm done with second manager's time. Exactly. Come on, I'm with you, Chaos. Costa ain't it. I ain't seen nothing about Costa. I've only seen Costa that one game I watched. You see me? I don't like going off comps, you know. I like watching players. I like watching the whole game, the 90 minutes of a player. And Costa, the one game I watched was him against us, and he threw the ball in the net a few times. What we get onto Onana is what Costa done. Rasmus' time is up. Sesko was brought in to literally replace him. Xerxes back up, exactly. And Xerxes hasn't been linked to a move at all. Not one move, you know, Xerxes. Everything about Xerxes has been, yep, he's staying, he's here. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. We'll see what happens. Come on, Chaos, man. I think most of these transfers will happen in the January transfer window. We have less than 2 weeks. I think they're gonna go, man. I think when it comes to the end of the window, that's when people start coming with their little offers and whatnot. I think we'll just get rid of some of them. Sancho, we might even take 10 million for him, but to get the wages off, see you later. Because he leaves for free more or less next year. You got what I'm trying to say? So get rid of Sancho. Garnacho's probably going to go Chelsea. That seems close. Hojlund's easy. Come on, he's going to accept it anyway. And then you got Malacia might be a hard one because who really wants him? I seen Roma wants him or something, but nothing solidified with that. And then you got, who else is there? Sancho. It's just Sancho, bro. If Sancho's going to do it or not. He's a weird guy. He just wants the maddest wage and no one wants to give it to him. That's the only thing. I can see them going, all of them. But by the time they go, we might not even be able to reinvest that money until January because they might go on deadline day and then we can't go for our targets. Probably Lemons or something we could go for, but that's about it. It's crazy. Oh, Truben, yeah? Okay, Truben. I ain't seen a lot of him still. I ain't seen a lot of Truben. If Bruno leaves next season, who will replace him? Belieber, and that's what I'm saying. They're saying Mainu is his replacement. They're saying, this is what I'm saying, a lot of people are getting angry saying, oh, Ugarte, how come Ugarte came on instead of Mainu? How come he came on instead of Mainu? They're saying Ruben views Bruno and Mainu the same position as 8s, and he views Ugarte and Casemiro as the 6s. So that's the DM. Casemiro and Ugarte, and then you got Bruno and Mainu. So obviously Mainu's probably getting told, when Bruno leaves, that's your position. You get it? And when Casemiro leaves next season, you get Belieber, and then Ugarte can be his backup. Then you got Mainu and whoever else. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Mount can play there as well. If Bruno stays Bruno, it is what it is. But yeah, Mainu's here for the foreseeable. We want to give him a new contract. He wants a new contract. He's here. He's not going anywhere. So people keep worrying about him. Don't be so hard on this kid. He never got Mbumo and Cunhas. Mbumos and Cunhas. Not fair. Nah, man. You see me? I like Hojlund. I like his mentality, and he's a Man United fan. He's doing all of our dreams. I would love to go play for United. You know what I mean? I'll go there and play for free. But it's not worked out. And I understand he's been put in a mad position. It's not his fault, innit, that he's in this position. We put him up there, no backup, nothing. I wouldn't mind him being up there right now with Sesko, you know. I wouldn't mind Sesko and Hojlund. Hojlund getting 20 minutes. Sometimes Xerxes in the 10. Sometimes Xerxes up front. But, bro, they're fed up with him where they're saying, we don't want this guy to stay. We don't even want a normal loan. We want an obligation only. So I just go off the reality, bro, of what's going on. And it seems like, they're not going to settle for him no more, so it's done. That's the stuff about Hojlund. So, yeah. Napoli's pushing for him, man. Napoli's pushing. The guy just said it, man. Fabrizio just said it. DiMarzio said it earlier. This is what I'm saying. DiMarzio is weird, you know, because he's been on and off. For all the Sancho stuff early in the window, he was talking rubbish about Juventus and all of that. Now, the guy he's saying good stuff now. Everything he's saying is proper thing. It's proper good stuff. It's crazy, bro. So, yeah, man, we'll see. What's going on here now? Eze's joining Arsenal. That's a joke thing. Eze's joining Arsenal, man. I wanted him to join Spurs, man. I hate Arsenal, man. But Eze's going to join Arsenal. But, yeah, Hojlund, this is the stuff about. So let me get into the other stuff as well. I'm going to show you a lot more stuff. I'm just checking that Fabrizio hasn't done no madnesses and said some more stuff. But yeah, 100% though, Artwell, man. I'm with you with that one, man. He didn't get it easy, Hojlund. But of course, they're not looking at it like that. They're just looking at it like this guy isn't good enough. And that's all it is. And they're leaving it as that. Do you know what I mean? So I hear it, man. Cunha and Bremo Sesko, I need. What is your best 11? I need Carlos Baliba and Adam Wharton, I'm guessing. Amrin is the only manager that has had the better over Rashford. Some players being bigger than the manager until now. Yeah, they're not really doing all that player stuff no more. They're onto them. You know what I'm saying? You can't get away with all that no more. But it's the new regime. It's not even about Amrin. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Omar Barada already said that. If you ain't performed for 18 months at this squad, at this team, like Manchester United, you need to leave. 18 months, you can't go longer than that, not performing. So they're looking at guys like Hojlund and saying, bro, he's had 18 months and he's done, what has he scored? 10 goals or something like that. So I hear you. I reckon that he should, I think he should go on loan and then come back and be a bench player, 70-minute player. Him and Sesko back to back. Sometimes Xerxes can play more than 10 as well, but they're not rating him. They think he's done. So Napoli's pushing, man. Napoli's pushing. It's good to see a team's actually pushing and he's actually open to it as well. Because like I said, this guy was shutting down everything. Anyone that came in, he was just saying, nope, I don't want to go. So, yeah, Mainu is playing for Bruno's position right now. There's no way they're going to bench Bruno. Exactly. And especially if we're trying to get a goal. For the Arsenal game, Bruno, not even for the Arsenal game, for the Prem, Bruno's created the most chances already. He created like 5 chances, the most in the whole Prem. So you can't be chasing the game and take off your captain, especially when the way he was playing as well. So people are sitting there being sad. Why did Mainu not come on? This manager's going to get rid of him, blah, blah, blah. Mate, he don't look at them in the same position. This is what's being briefed out there. So I don't know, man. But obviously Bruno's going to go eventually. He might go next season. And then after next season, what's going to happen? He's going to obviously, it'll be Mainu's turn. Do you understand? If you get someone like Baliba next to Mainu, we're balling, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? They're both physically there. Yeah, Mainu ain't got the most strength in the world, but come on. He can go out there and do what he needs to do. So we'll see what happens, man. But it's good to see that Fabrizio's even talking about it as well, because DiMarzio's a bit, he's on and off. Like I said to you, DiMarzio, he was moving meaty. When it came to Sancho, DiMarzio was here talking about, yeah, they made a bid, 10 million and all that. Fabrizio came out and said, there's been no bid. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just shutting him down. I see Bruno leaving next season and Mainu carrying the top torch. Yeah, I'm with you. That's what I'm saying to you. And the article that I got that said that yesterday, it was today, I think it was, it said that Bruno is seen as, him and Mainu are seen as the same position. I'll show you, I'll let you lot know. So you lot can see it for yourself. So when he's bringing on Ugarte, he's looking at Ugarte and Casemiro as these guys are going to win the ball back for me. These are the guys I need to win back the ball. But Bruno and Mainu, they're the guys that can dictate play and make chances, etc. That's what he's looking at. So let me show you that right now. For those that are thinking what's going on, look at this. Ruben Amorim views Ugarte and Casemiro as competitors for one of the deeper midfield positions. They're the sixes. They win the tackles. And then he views Fernandes and Mainu as competitors for the partnership on the other side. That one, that 8, you can go up, you can go come back, up and back. That's the difference. So when he's not bringing on Mainu because we're chasing a game and we're trying to score, we can't take our leader, our captain off. So people need to understand that. A lot of people are losing their mind. Oh, he doesn't like Mainu. He just ain't got a spot for him right now. But if Bruno goes next season or whatnot, that's Mainu's spot. Come on, man. He wants to sign a new deal. We want him to sign a new deal. So it just goes without saying, innit? That's his spot for him. I'm a bit worried. Midfield link have all died down. Not really, not really. We want Belieber, and we just ain't gone in for no one solidified. But we got links there. I'll show you in a minute. Don't worry, Mike. I got you. Don't be so hard on this kid. He didn't have the players to feed him. Mainu is a huge asset for United. He's only 20, I think. Yeah, 100%, man. They're not giving up on him, man. Like it says, we're gonna see in it. I think Mainu needs a guy next to him that's energetic. He's one of them guys. You put someone next to him, it's like what's he called? Bruno Guimaraes. He's got Tonali, and then you got Joe Linton. Do you understand? Like, you've got to have players around you that do different things. You can't have one player that does everything. People want Mainu to be this deep lining playmaker, for him to be fast, win tackles, score goals. He can't do everything. He's an 8. That's how he's looking at him, as an 8 or a 10. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. Eze's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, exactly. They've hijacked that deal, man. He's going Arsenal, man. Joked him. I do feel for Rasmus now. We have players that could create more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. I wouldn't mind if he stayed. I was cool with him staying, but it don't seem like it's going to happen now. Man United will sign Lemons. Yeah, I think we will. He must go on loan. Bruno's a great player, but it would be great if he played in a 10. But Mainu and Belieber next season, oof, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy. And we got to remember something as well. We got AFCON coming up in January. AFCON in December, sorry. AFCON is coming up, and Bumo's going to go. Ahmad's going to go. So Bruno might go in the 10. We might be seeing Mainu in the middle. So all of this is premature, bro. We might see this little link up. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. Trust me. For now, we might start seeing it because there's not going to be no Ahmad. There's not going to be no Mbumo. So come on, bro. It still might happen. Yoro, Martinez, Delit, Dogu, Ahmad, Manu. Who's that? Ugarte, Kunua, Sesko, Mbumo, goalkeeper, new one, and you. Mate, a lot of that. I can't even read out all the names because I need us to close this window before I'm happy with the 11. I'm not happy with a full 11 at the moment. So I don't want to give you a full 11. Do you know what I mean, fan? But a lot of the names you said on there are good names. Yoro, come on. Certi, Delit, different. Dorgu, everyone slept on him. This is what I'm saying to man. I tell everyone to relax. People saw Dorgu and went crazy. Oh, look at his first touches. Bro, give him a little time. The same thing happened with Xerxes. Xerxes came. Everyone was crying. Oh, this guy's rubbish for 5 months. He switched it up. And now no one wants him sold. So always have time, man. Everyone wants everyone to just hit the ground running and score a hat-trick in their debut. Some people need time, bro. Man United's next games against Fulham, away or home. Away. It's away at Craven Cottage. Craven Cottage. Finally, he understands Ruben Amorim's about the players better. Man United play better versus Arsenal. The problem is goal. Yeah, exactly. Another game, we win that 4-0. The full 11 is incomplete without a midfield and goalkeeper. We definitely need a goalkeeper. I heard that they wanted the Sporting CP captain player, but he has an Arsenal tattoo. Yeah, he does. Hojlund. Hojlund's got an Arsenal tattoo. It's crazy. It's madness. Hojlund want him leave straight away. Hojlund. Let me show you the tattoo. Why is my thing in caps? Why is it in caps like I'm shouting or something? Look at this geezer. Guy's got an Arsenal tattoo on his left shoulder. Madness. Scored tonight, Morton has a tattoo of the Arsenal crest on his left shoulder. Mad. And we'll be playing against Arsenal. We'll be playing him against Arsenal. If he has a stinker, everyone's going to say it's because he supports them. Of course, he's going to have a stinker. Madness. Yeah, it's crazy. So he has got the tattoo. I heard this, but I never actually saw it. It's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, that's loose. So he said he supported Arsenal since he was a kid then. And Arsenal's never been linked with him, you know. Look at that. That's a bit closer. Look. There, look. Arsenal brief. Tottenham deal for Sporting Lisbon. Hojlund stalls after players. Arsenal tattoo this. So what Tottenham was in for him then? Allow it. I ain't seen no links to Tottenham. But yeah, man, that's what's going on, man. So that's the Hojlund stuff, man. We ain't been linked with him, though. We appreciate him or something like that. I think Laurie Whitwell was saying that we appreciate him. That was it. We appreciate him. But obviously, it's easy to link us to him, innit? Because obviously, Ruben's his manager. you know how it goes. Ruben's his manager. Look, this is what got said about him. Look at this. Man United pursuit. It's been getting a bit of traction. I think Wharton's been discussed to a degree. Hojlund is another one that is mentioned. I wonder if they just wait until next summer. I wouldn't say that categorically because clearly the midfield is one they've been looking at, athletic and dynamic. I don't know if Hojlund is athletic and got pace though. I don't know about that. This is what I'm saying to you lot. I know that he's a good midfielder. He's got a bit of strength and whatnot, but I don't know if he's got pace and all of these things. Napoli's busy, man. They're proper busy, innit? Are they selling or are they buying someone else? Leipzig is asking for 3 million for the loan fee, so they're trying to get someone else as well. Napoli's busy still, I can't lie. Napoli is keeping real busy. Real busy, man. So, yeah, man. Rasmus Hojlund, man. Dorgu just needs one full season. I think he's going to be cold this summer. You see, this season, Dorgu has started off on a different thing. Even the pre-season, he's athletic. He's running up and down. Yeah, he might misplace a few passes, but come on. He's doing what he needs to do more time, man. You got to respect him, man. Trust me. I think he's going to cook as well. Mitch, what's your view on Sesko? Bro, we got to give him some time, man. He had 25 minutes. He created 2 chances. Gyökeres had about 80 minutes and done nothing. Let's give him some time, man. Hopefully against Fulham, he can open up his campaign. You get me? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, obviously, I never wanted Sesko, but we've got him now. We've got to back him, innit? I support United. I'm not player FC. I don't care about players. I support the club. Do what you need to do, bro. So I rate it, man. And we'll see what happens. Rasmus Hojlund, please fully move, get gone. Is Camavinga coming? I've got the link about Camavinga. I showed it in the earlier stream. I'll show it in a minute. Don't worry. So those that are waiting for that, I'm going to show you in a minute. Let me just get a few of these comments, and then I'm going to get into all of that. Don't worry. Where did we get Dorgu? That boy is good. We got him from Lease. Lease is from Italy for 26 million or something like that. And everyone was like, oh, gosh. Look at that. That was a good buy. 26 million. He could go for 50 million easy right now with this thing anyway. Camavinga is a myth. Yeah, people are not liking the Real Madrid transfers, boy. People are saying, when Real Madrid sell, they're always bumping you. People are not taking in the Real Madrid players, boy. I hope we get Agumi and Lamens before the window closes. A lot of people keep saying that. And I think we could get them. If we sell some of our players, the Garnachos, etc., we could actually get them. Quinton Timber, you said that earlier, big man. I'm not seeing him, bro. I'm not seeing no hype about him, though. I've seen him play. I think it was a PSV or something, but I'm not seeing a lot of hype about this Timber guy, this Quinton Timber, anyway. I swear if I see something about Camavinga, I'll just get an anon attack you, seriously. Safe. Edison, we were linked with him as well, heavy. We were linked to Edison for ages, you know. We were linked to Edison for ages, and then it kind of died down. But it seems like Edison, maybe because of his age and the price that they're saying, we don't want him anymore, but we was definitely linked with him for a minute. Let me show you the Edison links, if I still got them. It was so long ago, I don't even think I've got it anymore. Yeah, but we've been linked with him for so long by so much reliable journalists as well. Yeah, I don't think I got it anymore. It's so long ago. It seems like it's Belieber, man. It's Belieber. I think they're gonna, the money that we got right now, we're putting it on the side for Belieber, man. We put it on the side for Belieber for next season. Let's sell some players now, and then we can go and get a goalkeeper midfielder. But the money that we've got for Belieber, we keep that on the side. That's what I think is happening. What do you think of this league this year? I'm excited because a lot of teams have been busy this window, particularly the Big Six. I think competition is going to be tough. Bruv, it's always tough, man. It's been getting tough every season. All these Bournemouths and that are all good now, mate. See, before, it used to just be the top 6. That's it. Everyone else is trash. You're meant to win every game. Bro, you can go to Bournemouth away now, and people are not even putting your favourites. People are saying they're going to win now. You go to Brentford away. You know, these places now, people are saying it's hard to go there. It was never like this before. Brentford away, Villa Park. Villa nearly got relegated about 3 years ago. They had some madness with VAR. Remember that? Now people are saying if you go Villa Park and you get a point, you're lucky. Villa Park. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on now. St. James Park, Newcastle, nearly got relegated recently, like a couple of years back as well. They were dancing with relegation, Newcastle. Now look, St. James Park. Oh, you get a point over there. You're lucky. St. James Park now. So this whole league has just gone mad where everyone is on it. Even Sunderland, they're moving mad. But even their signings are mad. When you look at their signings, it's crazy. Camavinga is never fit. Please, play stop, go for Real Madrid. Yeah, people are not rating the Real Madrid thing still. Varane came in injured. Since then, everyone's gave up. Angelo Stiller. Yeah, Stiller's a baller, but I don't know if he's got his intensity though. That's what we need. Agumi isn't a ball camera or even someone that be another Ugarte in my opinion. Okay, I ain't seen him, so I wouldn't even know. So happy Tottenham bomber. What do you mean Tottenham bomber? What Tottenham bomber? What are you talking about? What's he talking about, bruv? Eze's things, bruv. Look, he's going to join Arsenal. He's going to join Arsenal, man. Crystal Palace tonight, except 60 million package from Arsenal for Eze. Club to club talk done. Arsenal finalising contract terms with Eze. Bruv, he's joining Arsenal, bruv. It's a joke thing. I don't want him to join there. And then you got AC Milan and Boniface is joining them. And that's Hojlund now. That's messing up Hojlund's team. Joke thing, man. Joke thing. Joke thing. Eze is a baller, man. He's a bit injury prone, though. He is a bit injury prone, but he's a baller. What did Ornstein say? We talking about Ornstein. Ornstein ain't said nothing. Ornstein ain't said nothing, big man. What you saying Ornstein for? Madness, man. Madness. Oh, bro. I didn't want him to go to Arsenal, man. I would have rathered Eze go to Tottenham. The Sevilla midfielder is not the one for United, to be honest. Menetzi from Wolves is better than that geezer. Menetzi don't play midfield, though. Menetzi's more or less like a forward, I swear. I don't next year. I know Goalkeeper and CDM go to the Champions League. Ornstein, best tonight. Manchester United will get in the top 4. I hope so, man. That was said. David Ornstein, don't like Tottenham. Eze to Arsenal just breaks my heart. That's what I'm saying, man. I didn't want that news, man. I would rather him go to Spurs, bruv. I'd rather Spurs cook than Arsenal. I hate Arsenal. Lucky, neither do I. No news. Real always see United coming. Remember when we financed their deals for Camavinga and Tchouaméni? Yeah, by buying Casemiro and Varane. It's true. Yeah, it's true. I hate their fan base. Tottenham way there. We're talking about Man United didn't like it. Oh, you don't like Tottenham. You rather Arsenal. I hate Arsenal, man. I'm different with it. But yeah, man. So those that just come in the chat anyway, this is the main news it's about for Rasmus Hojlund. Napoli are pushing for Rasmus Hojlund, man. They really want him. And we're going to see what happens with this, but they're really pushing for him. They want a loan. Fabrizio just come out and said something about it as well, that they've made contact. And this is from Damasio. So when you see Damasio, he's not really the most reliable because he was on and off with, what's it called? He was on and off with all the Sancho stuff. Do you understand? Sancho bid and all of that. There was no bid. You know what I'm saying? He was saying certain things. But Fabrizio's come out today and said the same thing. And he said, yo, listen, Rasmus Hojlund, he's looking like it's true. Napoli have made contacts with Rasmus Hojlund and they want him. So, boy, we'll see what happens with this. But this is the closest we can get with selling Rasmus Hojlund this summer because we had AC Milan. They've turned around and gone for someone else. Yeah, so they're not interested anymore. Yeah, so this is it. This is Fabrizio that literally just came out and said it as well. So he's basically just everything Damasio said in that what I just showed you. He just put the icing on the cake. 8:34. That's what he said. You know what I mean? Good evening. I hope that by the weekend Napoli can wrap up the deal for Rasmus. 100%, man. Hopefully by the weekend they've wrapped that up. We'll see. So that's the situation. When that AC Milan, they're at the race. They've gone and just gone for Boniface. They're out of the race. So it's only Napoli or bust. That's it for Hojlund at the moment. And then we might, if they don't go in for him now, we might look at Saturn on deadline day. So we'll see. I'll move on. I'll come back for these comments. So keep them coming. Keep them rolling. I'll come back for them. We got the boy Garnacho and Sancho. Sancho first. It says, as it stands, Sancho is exploring other options to Roma. Who are these other options? Does anyone know these other options? Because I don't know them. The only person that's still in the race is Roma. And he said the other day he doesn't want to go to Roma. Roma not in the Champions League, nothing. So I don't know what this guy's going to do, man. Every minute he's sitting there and he keeps, new clubs keep coming for him. But then at the end of the day, he doesn't want to agree to their wages. So he just keeps getting stuck with us. This guy's a joker. Literally a joker. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. But that's Sancho stuff there anyway. Obviously, we had some more news about him. This was it here earlier that AS Roma are happy to pay Sancho's wage demands. His whole wage, they're happy to pay it. They've got no problem with paying Sancho's wage. But Juventus, but it's the commission from the agent. Look at that. Look at the first article in the second paragraph. It's his agent that is asking for a high commission, which have previously scared off Juventus and Atletico Madrid. His agent wants mad money up front. That's what's scaring everyone off. What's wrong with this geezer and his agent? Look at the middle article. Man United's player needs to bring his agents back to their senses. The guy's agent wants a mad payoff. To make this deal happen, I need my money, bro. And then look, DiMarzio goes and says, Roma and Man United agreement for Sancho reached 19 plus 5 in bonuses. Roma will wait a little longer, but not forever. So they're still waiting. They're still saying, Sancho, we believe you'll come. We're offering you whatever money you want. But your agent has to come to terms, bro. He probably wants a 10 million or something up front just for lining up the deal. You know what I'm saying? Just because of lined up the deal, I want a 10 million or 5 million. It's crazy. So they're saying this agent is moving mad. We'll pay you all your wages. We'll pay Man United what they want. We've got an agreement with Man United, but we need you to come back to terms and, yo, tell your agent to pattern up. He's moving a bit mad. So that's what's going on with Sancho, man. That's the stuff with Sancho. He's gone mad and he's looking at other options than Roma. So we're going to have to see who these options are if they come out. Is he going to wait to the deadline day and get himself a move back to Dortmund, his beloved club, his ex? Who knows? Fabrizio speaks about Garnacho and he says, I've told you since July, my feeling is Garnacho will go to Chelsea. This will be a here we go and I maintain my position. Have you ever seen him be that confident on a transfer? He said, this will be a here we go and I maintain my position. He's telling you it's going to happen. This guy is getting paid by the agent. I'm telling you. He can't be that confident unless it's the agent telling him everything that's going on. And he's been putting it out there. He's only going to stay in the Prem for ages because he knows the agent's feeding him so much nonsense. In the background, behind the scenes, this deal is advancing. Man United and Chelsea are talking. Man United and Chelsea have a very good relationship. The CEO of Manchester United, Omar Barada, has a very good relationship with the hierarchy of Chelsea. On the transfer fee, there's a gap, but they're talking. In the last 48 hours, Bayern called Alejandro Garnacho's camp to understand the situation of Garnacho. The answer from Garnacho was, thank you, fantastic club, but I only want to go to Chelsea. This geezer, let me show you what came out earlier. He's cheeky, this geezer, you know. But yeah, and then it says Chelsea officials have instructed Garnacho to be patient. Club-to-club talks are expected to accelerate in the coming days. That's from Alex Crook, who's been rolling around with Ben Jacobs. So a lot of things he's been saying recently is true. You get it? But look how cheeky this geezer is, this Garnacho guy. This has come out earlier today as well. Look at this. Look at the middle article. Just go straight to the middle one. Garnacho only wants to sign for Chelsea or staying at Manchester United out of the squad. He isn't scared by that. He don't mind staying out of the squad for 6 to 12 months if he doesn't go to Chelsea. He only wants Chelsea. He's saying, either go to Chelsea or you can banish me from the squad with the freedom fighters, under 21s. That's cool. This guy's got no aspirations, big man. You don't want to go to the World Cup. They dropped you. They've dropped you out of the Argentinian squad. What is up with this geezer? He's moving mad. Chelsea sees value in Garnacho. Let's see what the fee will be. Maybe you can sign the player for 30, 35 or 40 million, but they see a value here. They believe it's a player with a completely different price from what Man United are requesting. Bro, we want 50 million, bro. They sold Gittins. Sorry, they bought Gittins for 55 and they sold Madueke for 52. Garnacho's got more goals in the system, both of them. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Just because we've said that he wants to leave and etc. and it's come out that we've got Passar. Wow. They sold Gittins, Madueke for 52 and they bought Gittins for 55. He's got more goals in the system, both of them, in the last 2 seasons. And he's younger. We should be getting 50 easy. And they're still trying to generals us. 30, 35, 40. Come on, man. 45 max, just because we had the little argument with him and it's been broadcasters that we're not on good terms with him. 45 minimum, mate. Minimum 45. Come on, man. Alejandro Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the price meets United's expectations. The club believe all evidence points to their valuation being entirely fair and accurate. Bro, I wouldn't mind if Garnacho stays in the under-21 until January, you know. You set a precedent to let them know, yo, we're not playing. You literally set the precedent for him. I think we need to do something like that with one of these players, you know, because they're all sitting around taking the piss so that the next batch, if anyone else wants to play them games, they can see what we're on. Trust me, man. This guy's sitting there being cheeky, saying, I don't care if I'm not in the squad for 6 months or 12 months. I want to go to Chelsea and that's it. Who are you, bro, to be saying that, bruv? You know what I mean? I want to go to Chelsea and that's it. That's final. Like, why are you talking like that? That's a joke. I hope we get rid of Sancho, Garnacho. I'm tired of hearing about these two. Me too, bro. Me too. I'm coming here every day bringing it to you, though. 1 minute. Someone wants to buy Sancho, Napoli. Sancho's wages are too high. Fenerbahce want him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer spoke to, Jose Mourinho spoke to him on the phone. I don't want to leave the top 5 leagues. Juventus want him. His wages are too high. Roma want him. They've agreed the price with Man United. I don't want to go to Roma. I'm exploring other places. This is the same stuff every single day with this Sancho guy. It doesn't change. It never changes. It's the same thing. Hojlund, contact please. Real Madrid, backstab, I hate them all. Arsenal, City, Newcastle, trust me. Hojlund, please contact Napoli. Once Rasmus has gone, who else can we push close to the exit? Bro, we need all the freedom fighters to go one by one. We need all the freedom fighters to leave. Every single one of them. That's what we need. We need all of them to leave, mate. And I think they're all going to go, but some of them might just literally go a bit too late. Oh, mate, Eze's done, man. Eze's fully done. Yeah, Eze's done, man. Eze's gone to Arsenal, bro. I hate Arsenal, man. For what club will win the EPL? Me, I don't like Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool win it, you know. I think Liverpool playing rubbish leading to the end of last season, and now they're still looking a bit spooky. I don't think they'll win it still. Ornstein Bomber, man. Ornstein Bomber. Ben Jacobs, the lot. Look. It's done, man. Finalising personal terms ahead of Arsenal move. No issues. Finances. Jolting. Bournemouth want the sassy. Hey, see Chelsea, bro. They find a way to sell all their scrubs. Every single one of their scrubs, they sell them still. What are they going to do with the sassy, bro? He is pony. Bournemouth have usually got some good defenders. He's not a presser. He don't press like that. That's a rubbish move, man. But look, Ornstein Bomber, man. Deal worth around expired 68 million release clause, matching what Tottenham are ready to pay. Personal terms close. 27-year-old on Thursday. Oh, he's still going to play. He's still going to play for Palace on Thursday before the thing. He's still playing for them on the Conference League. Imagine that. Imagine he gets injured on the Conference League on Thursday at Selhurst Park and then it flops the move. I hope it flops the move, man, if he gets injured, man. Why would you still want him to play? 27-year-old plays for Palace on Thursday before the medical. Why would you want him to play? That's a jolting. I hope he gets injured, man. And then they don't go through. Just a little one. I don't wish injury on no one, but just a little, I've got a little knock, and then it just things. And then he comes back the next game after Palace. You know that? The next game after that, it's done. Jolting. I would have rather Tottenham get him. I swear to you, I'd rather Tottenham get Eze than Arsenal. I hate Arsenal. What would happen if all the bomb squad go? Just curious. Then we'll have a lot of money to spend. And bueno, we'll have a lot of money to spend now. And we can replace the bomb squad with actual players that we're actually going to play and use. You know what I mean? We've got players that we're not even going to use right now. They're sitting there just collecting a bag every week and we're not even playing them. It's crazy. Arsenal reach agreement. Love for that, Irfan. Sancho is really delaying his move. He'll probably wait until deadline day and go back to Dortmund. This is what I'm saying. Fuck this guy, Mitch. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. To get rid of him. Bro, it's a jolting, man. It's a jolting. All the freedom fighters have got to go, man. Every single one of them. They hijacked that, boy. That's a proper hijack. They hijacked that. Proper hijacked. 2 weeks ago, nothing's happened. Oh, now they're crying now. They're trying to get Eze, now they're crying. Remember, they tried to get Gibbs White. They tried to get Gibbs White, and then that didn't go through. And then now, look, they got hijacked for Eze. Jolting. Heard Garnacho was cut from the Argentinian squad. Is that true? Yeah, apparently so. Because of attitude. Yeah, I see that. This geezer thinks he's something else, man. I don't know what he thinks this is, man. Man said, I don't care if I sit in the under-21s for 6 months. I need to go to Chelsea and Chelsea only. He is rude, man. He's so rude. And they cut him. Yeah, they got rid of him. I'll show you the Argentinian squad. They said, yo, it's cool. Like, we don't want nothing. Yeah? I don't want you here. And that's the coach. And you're meant to be trying to improve yourself. You got man like Messi there and all of that. And you're sitting there and going, yeah, I don't even care if I don't make the World Cup. How are you meant to light up the stage? Every kid, they want to go and light up the stage for the World Cup where everyone's watching. Look at that. The Skeezer didn't even make it, bro. He said, nah, bro, you're not making it this one. Look at the squad. Didn't even make it. Jolting. Weren't even rating him. Madness, man. Madness. And he used to be sitting there being hungry. You got guys like Anthony that's in the Brazil squad. All these guys, they're not acting up. They're already in the squad. You're not even in the squad and you're acting up. You see the difference? You're not even in the squad, bro. You didn't even make it, bro. And you're sitting there acting up and saying, you know what, bro, I don't mind sitting in the reserves for a year or so. That's crazy. I would pay by American Express just to get rid of Sancho. I went as far gone. I think every single person is in sync that we want Sancho gone. I think I'm not the only person that thinks that. I think everybody thinks the same. Garnacho will be accepted 30 to 45 million. I wouldn't mind 45. I'll take 45. But when you're talking about 30 million, that is crazy, mate. 45 is calm. I'll take that. Yes, that's very true. I have a thing. Camavinga will come to Man United. I got something about Camavinga. I'll show you that in a minute. 45 minimum. Yeah, bro. Minimum 45 for Garnacho. Have we got a little bomber here or not? Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Live on air. Look, live little bomber for you lot. Rasmus Hojlund and his camp have made it clear to Napoli, Leipzig and AC Milan and all interested clubs that he prefers loan with obligation to buy. Hojlund always wanted to stay at Man United, but if he has to leave, want move to be guaranteed to feel total confidence. Oh my gosh, you're not seeing this. Look at this, 8 seconds. What was that? 9:23. So about 30 seconds ago or something, we caught it. And I've got no notifications that beat me, because I can't do it for Fabrizio. He tweets so much, you'll be seeing him talking about the sun and stupid stuff. So yeah, Rasmus Hojlund, he wants an obligation if he's leaving. He's saying, if I'm leaving, make it obligation or just buy me. I ain't got time to be coming there for 6 months and then you send me back or whatever. So he's told Leipzig. So now he's cool with Leipzig then. So, because remember, we were trying to swap him with Sesko. So what, is he cool with Leipzig now then? AC Milan and all interested clubs that he prefers loan with obligation to buy. But bro, AC Milan are going for Boniface. I don't think they're involved anymore. Or are they? Hojlund always wanted to stay at Man United, but if he has to leave, you want move to be guaranteed to feel total confidence. So he wants to go to Napoli and play and know I'm going to stay at Napoli. I don't want to be there and then I'm looking over my shoulder and it's coming up to the end of the season. Am I going to get sent back, etc. He wants to go somewhere and say, you know what, I'm there for the foreseeable future, which is cool. But that is big for him though. I thought he wanted to come back, to be honest. 45 million for Garnacho. Yeah, I saw that, man. 100%, 45 minimum. Please, let's just get rid of these stubborn players as soon as possible. I can relax knowing they'll have gone. Yeah, but we're trying though, man. We're trying, but just like you said, stubborn players. So it's their own fault that they're stubborn. You can't really put that on the board. They're stubborn, mate. You know what I mean? If it will cost us any amount from what we have for the Belieber transfer, let that transfer stay. Keep that money for Belieber and a lot vote. That's what I think's going on. I think that the money we got for Belieber is sitting there for Belieber for next year. If Belieber don't come, we'll get someone else that's on the list. But that money's there sitting there. Now we sell some of these freedom fighters, then we can get a midfielder and a goalkeeper because we spent 200 million. How much more can we keep spending without making anything back? You know what I'm going to say to you? So I feel like it's all right. Like, let's sell a few of them now. After we've sold a few, go and get a midfielder and a goalkeeper with that. Someone calm. Remember, Collier's gone on loan, so we've got a spot there for a midfielder. And then next season, Casemiro leaves on a free, bring in a Belieber or something. That's what I think is going to happen. They being divas, sitting around and taking the piss, training. Yeah, but they can't train with no one. They got to train after 5 o'clock when everyone's gone home. It's crazy. If Garnacho went to Bayern, this would have been simple, so simple. How are you and your family? Tell everyone, this guy is mad, you know. Big up yourself though, Chad, man. I hope you're good. Tell everyone I said hi. Where you talk about Man United disrespect. You hate Tottenham. I know your team. Arsenal look like they were going to fall off now with Eze. It's a bit crazy. I know. This is what I'm saying. Eze is a baller, man. He does get injured a bit though. And I don't know if left wing is going to be his spot or he's going to be a proper CAM. Like proper attacking mid. But bro, I didn't want him to get him. I wanted him to go Tottenham, man. It's a joke thing. Worst case scenario, we should recall Vitek, loan, keep an eye on until next season or sign Lamens now. I reckon that we're going to sign Lamens, but we just got to wait to get rid of some players. He's 13 million. He wants the Man United move. There's no rush in their head. Like, let's get rid of these players and then we go for Lamens, etc. And there was something saying about Lamens yesterday. I don't like the way they've been speaking about us. He's still talking about Tottenham, I'm lucky. Arsenal are Prem cereal bottles. They'll never get their hands on the trophy. Why can't we make deals like Chelsea? We have 10 days to go. Because Chelsea sell good, man. Chelsea always selling. That's the thing about Chelsea. They sell a lot of players. They've made 200 million. Chelsea have made 200 million in sales, mate. We've not sold no one. Man City will win the EPL. I don't know about that. Any money we spend in Camavinga now will strengthen Madrid to go in for Belieber next season. Let's be wise, United. No to Camavinga. Shame Saudi Pro League there. They never come for us, Saudi. Saudi don't help us out, mate. They help out everyone else but us. Garnacho is not the Messiah. He's just a very naughty boy. Yo, best United news channel. I big up yourself, Felcro, man. Come on, broski. I'm always here. I don't think we will do a bit more business. Let's just get rid of these players at the conference, which is good enough step by step. I think if we get rid of these players, we will do business. If Garnacho goes, we'll get a midfielder and a goalkeeper, but we have to do the business. We've spent 200 million. How much more can we spend without selling? I think we will do business, man, but we have to sell. Bruv, you're so into Tottenham, lucky. Garnacho go, Everton. Sancho's the most arrogant player. He has an ego bigger than the Grand Canyon. Different. Sancho's having a laugh. Waste of a footballer. What's good, though, Mitch? Hope all's well. Hope you're good, man. Big up yourself, man. What's going on with Wissa, man? What's going on with Wissa? I'm hearing he wants 60 million now. They're rejecting you lot's bid again. What's going on? Chat to me, man. Who you lot in for? Strand Larson. I respect Rasmus for the sacrifice he's making, at least not going on a permanent means guaranteed profit. Exactly. Leipzig wanted permanent moves from hoping the comeback. This is what I'm saying. Are they going to go back for him? Because they've bought someone to replace Sesko, didn't they? Or haven't they? I think they bought someone to replace Sesko. And he was cheap. He was like 20 million apparently. So, I don't know. Are they going to come back in for him? We've seen AC Milan. They got Boniface. You get it. You lot have seen Boniface is linked with AC Milan now. He's proper. Look, that's all today. AC Milan and Boniface had advanced talks. And look, Rudy Galati was saying that the AC Milan deal was done. Leipzig, I don't know if they're still around. So it's literally Napoli or boss. That's what it's looking like. Once I have read an official report that Rasmus has gone, I'll be happy knowing that finally got rid of him. He's not rating Rasmus. Trying to get rid of these players is like either pulling a rotten tooth or weeds in a garden. Bro, it's mad. They're all entitled, mate. We're dealing with so much entitled players. All that time in the fight, Rasmus still. Big up G. Big up your soul slices, man. If Arsenal get SA, Arsenal will still struggle, in my opinion. Trust me. What happened with Ratcliffe, bro? We're getting into that in a minute, slices. Don't watch nothing. At this rate, I don't think Sancho is leaving. He wants that 350k a week. Garnacho moving stubborn. Chelsea deal. And we got off for too long. Anthony could move. So much could have happened by now. But I think the Chelsea deal, what happened, someone's going to have to compromise. That's what I think's going to happen. Someone will compromise, but I hope it's not us. I hope they just go and give us 45 million plus 5 or something. I'm cool with that. It's fine if Chelsea can sell, but they cannot undervalue players. Exactly. We don't want any more Chelsea players or Spurs. No way. What Spurs players have we got, though? We ain't took no one in Spurs. The last player we took with Spurs was Teddy Sheringham and Berbatov, and they were ballers. Why do our fan base care about Arsenal so much? Guys, they aren't our rivals. Their title count is close. I hear you. Who you got in winning the league this season? Imagine Man United #1 and City #2. We can only wish, innit? We can only dream sometimes. What do you mean, bro? We got Isaac. I think we're gonna get Whistle and that's it. Yeah, boy, they're saying they want 60 million though. That's crazy. 60 million is mad. I'm gonna take this last one and I'm gonna get into the rest of the stuff and then come back to them. Saudi wanted Anthony, Sancho, etc. Our players don't want them. Let's be real. No one wants them. This is the problem. No one wants them though. You get it? And everyone that does want them, they're not wanting them. It's some gal thing. Like, you want a gal, she don't really want you. It's mad right now. But yeah, man, so that's the stuff about Garnacho. He's moving bossy, man. He thinks he's the guy, man, where he's telling, man, you lot can leave me in the under 21s. You lot can exile me. I don't care. So we'll see. This is the stuff about Sir Jim. Ineos is counter-suing Tottenham Hotspur for more than 1 million after accusing them of holding sponsorship talks with Audi linked to the sale of Harry Kane to Bayern Munich. So he's furious. He's going mad and he's counter-suing them. So they tried to sue Sir Jim because Sir Jim came out of the deal too early. He said, you lot are moving mad. Like, came out of the deal that he had for the Tottenham Stadium. I know you lot used to see the Tottenham Stadium. They used to have Ineos on the back of their chairs. He come out of that. He said, bro, I ain't got time for this. I'm actually United now, whatever. He came out of the deal. And then they've gone and sued him for that. What do you mean you've come out of it? We had a contract, etc. He's gone mad. Are you lot crazy? Counter-sued them now on a mad thing. So he's furious. You can go and read the article. He wants money on top of what they're doing. And them, man, they play by the book. You saw what happened with the Dan Ashworth stuff. When they take you to court and that, they more or less win. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing when they're taking you to court. And then it goes on to say, Ruben Amorim hasn't closed the door on Hojlund staying at United, but the player knows he won't be first choice. The man's sitting on the bench for Mason Mount, false 9. So he knows he ain't even close to first choice. He's not even close to second choice or third. Xerxes injured, and he's just about coming back. Mason Mount, false 9, is before you. So let's just look at it like that. Sesko, Xerxes, Mason Mount, false 9, then probably Mbeumo and Cunha, then Hojlund. So he's not getting a game at all. So Hojlund knows the best thing to do is leave. And then we got, this is the chart of the goalkeepers. You've got Diego Costa in there, Lamens, Donnarumma, and Onana. They're all in there. I'm going to move my screen for about 10 seconds so you lot can see it a bit more. So yeah, but this is the chart for them. And yeah, let me do it like that. Like that. So look at that. You lot can see it a bit more now. Look at it. Boom. Diego Costa, Lamens. Lamens is the one in the yellow. Look at that. He's bro. People are going to sit here and say, oh, it's the Belgium league, whatever. Bro, it doesn't matter what league you're in. The goals are the same size. The box is the same size. He's preventing goals from going in the box, from going in the net. He's doing what he needs to do. So he looks all right, man. He's ready, man. He's 22. I showed you that his stats already. He's got the most prevented goals in the world out of every single goalkeeper. Pick up the boy Lamens, man. I think we should go for him. Onana's in there. You can see that Donnarumma's in there. Donnarumma's the green one. He ain't got a lot going on. Remember, he was making a lot of mistakes for PSG, Donnarumma, you know, at one stage. Everyone was saying, oh, their thing is only the goalkeeper that they need to get rid of, etc. And then it changed. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one still, but obviously it's being said we want Lamens. Do you get it? We want Lamens, but we're going to have to see what happens, obviously, if we end up selling either buying deal, one of them, or we sell some of the freedom fighters and then we go get another keeper, or some Chelsea thing where we have bare goalkeepers. But that's the chart, man, and that's all of their things, man. Some of them go short, some of them go long, etc. Diego Costa's in there, interceptions, passes. Look, Lamens is good at passing as well. He's good at saves. He's the best out of them on the saves rate. If you look at that, preventing goals. Come on, man. Aerials won, so clamming crosses, etc. He's doing what he needs to do, man. He's doing what he needs to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm rating Lamens, man. I think we need to go out there and get Lamens, man. But we've got to get rid of some of these players. Do you understand? We need to get rid of some of these players. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens with that. But Sir Jim is vexed. He's saying, bro, you lot think you can sue me? I'm counter-suing you. Counter-suing. That means someone sues you and you counter it. And I say, yeah, I'm going to sue you on top of that. because you've made a mistake in something. He's in a different thing. Go and read the article, my peoples. He's vexed. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens with that. The bomb squad is fucking... bro, the bomb squad, the Freedom 5, what we're going to call them, they're just taking their time. And they're just letting it be known anyway. This is what's happening. A lot of people are looking at them and saying, this is what they're on. They're jokers anyway. Lucky needs to just say. He's on to Tottenham. Lucky hates Tottenham because of that final there. I think Isaac is still going to play for Newcastle. He's going to have to, innit? He's going to have to come back and say, yeah, I want to play for them. But they're moving mad. You've seen their fans outside the training ground and that, going crazy with his car and all of that. It's madness. 10 more days. We have to move quick. They will take 45. And if not, I think we should just say F it and pay 60 for Watkins. You're not going to have to do something, bro. You've got no number one striker at this moment, which is crazy. I want sell, move quickly. Good preseason Hojlund. When we sell either Garnacho, Anthony, or Rasmus, 200% we get Lamens in the midfield. That's what I'm saying. I think Sir Jim has sat there and gone, listen, I spent 200 million, with the Glazers, whatever. We spent 200 million and changed our whole front line. Ruben, you told us you was missing goals. We don't mind going out there and getting a midfielder and a goalkeeper. But Belieber will wait for him to next season. Here's the Belieber money. It's on the side for next season when Casemiro leaves. Right now, if we want to get a midfielder and a goalkeeper, let's sell some of these players now. Or we're never going to sell them. So that's what I think it is. As soon as we sell some of these Freedom 5s, we've got the money, we can go out there and get a midfielder. Someone that's a bit calm. No one knows. Maybe a Hayden Hackney or something. Who knows? A Gumi, someone for kind of cheap. Collier's gone on loan. The space is there. And then next season, Casemiro leaves. You go and spend the Belieber money on Belieber or someone else if Belieber's too expensive. That's what I think we're going to do. That's my opinion. Onana, trash. Get Lamens in with the best goalkeeper in the world. Stats last season. Exactly. This is what I keep showing them. I keep showing them this article. He was the best goalkeeper last season in the world. Different. And obviously this came out earlier as well. And this was talking about Lamens. Look, Sean Connolly, although outgoings are a priority, Man United officials remain keen on bringing Sene Lamens in this summer. Ruben Amorim is a big admirer after the green light in July. The player wants to move. So he wants to move, man. He wants to come. Donna saves are less than 50%. It's crazy. This is what I'm saying. Donnarumma's making bare mistakes. That's why when I'm seeing our fan base going mad for him, I'm like, bro, is man even watching my man, bro? He was making bare mistakes last season. They were saying it in the Champions League. It's only their keeper that is a bit, you know what I'm saying? It's their keeper. Now, everyone wants him. Rasmus is doing the right things, actually trying to help the club with this move. Exactly, Johnny. Exactly. And he's sitting there and saying, I don't want to be unbothered and be getting unsettled again. Let me just go somewhere and be settled. I don't want to go to Napoli for 6 months or a year, and then by the time it's coming to the end of the season, everyone's doing the little walk around, and I'm sitting there like, am I going to stay? Am I going to go? He doesn't want to be that guy. He just wants to just sit there and know what is going on with me, mate. Am I going to stay? Am I going to go? What's happening? So, and that's better for the club anyway. We all get money. So we get our little money for him now. He goes and does what he needs to do. He believes in himself, innit? So he'll go out there and turn up. But that's big from him, man. That's big, man. Like he's sitting there and even saying that, like, yo, if I'm going to leave, I want it to be an obligation. I want to be settled, mate. You understand? He's not on the joke thing. Lamens Shaw is in Belgium, but a save is a save. Bros, Belgium don't mean nothing. This is what I'm saying. A lot of people keep saying this. What's people trying to say? What? The people that are shooting in the box, it's going to be different if you're playing in the Prem. Come on, man. You're still shooting in the box. Someone's still shooting and you're preventing the goal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It don't matter how good the player is. People are still in the box, one-on-one, shooting. He's saving penalties. What? Because it's Belgium. Like, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people are looking at the league and saying, I don't think the league means anything. The goals are the same size. The box is the same size. This guy's clamming crosses. He's rushing off his line. Do you not ever see Onana rush off his line? Or Bayende? Never. There was links about Donnarumma, but I don't believe them. His wages, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just put it in the chat. I just showed you the links, right? Literally. And look at that. Donnarumma, there's still a chance he could end up in Manchester on the red side of the city. For that to be possible, they'll need to move at least one goalkeeper. And that's Jan. Jan's reliable, but he said that earlier. And he's just, he's saying that the evident, innit? We've been saying this for ages. We need to move a goalkeeper. Buying their goals, we get Lamans or whatever. But we're not going to get Donnarumma, who's going to come and be number one with Onana there. That's going to be too much friction. So Lamans makes so much sense. Bring him in as an undercover second in command, if anything. Let Onana go on his AFCON. Bring Lamans in. Steady the ship. Everyone, we've got to keep him in there. Simple as that. Lamans got over 90%. Bro, he's on a different team. This is what I'm telling you, man. That's Lamans' saves there and his stats. Look at that. That's him compared to them. I can show you that Lamans' stats by himself. He's in a different thing. I always bring it in here, man. I've kept this one here for ages. I'm an advocate for Lamans, man. But when we sat there and we was going back and forth for Donnarumma, we're sitting there and we're going in for loans and all that. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? This is Lamans' stats for those that don't know him. Look at the middle article. That's Lamans. Like and subscribe, my peoples, as well, man. I ain't said that once today, man. Hit the like button, man. The likes are not making no sense. Hit the like button, my peoples. Subscribe if you're new. We do this every day. All the United news, you're getting it here. Come on, my peoples. Sell players, buy Lamans, and then try for a midfielder. Easy as ABC. I only wish it was last days of the window. Bro, I want United to keep him in the reserves. The remainder of his contract with us. If Ratcliffe does not have the money to pay his wages, we can do a GoFundMe page. Different. Thing with Donnarumma is he don't get many shots against because his team is so good. Yeah. But and he's still, and if you look at he's still not even bossing this. That's in that. Look, he's the green one. Look at the green one. It's telling us everything that he does. Aerials won, interceptions. He don't rush off his line at all. Donnarumma stays put on his line. Long. How much times he goes long, short? He goes short a bit because PSG play like that. You know, PSG. Vitina is taking their goal kicks. So it's just 1, 2, 3. Preventing goals. Look at that. He's the worst. He's the worst at them by preventing the goals. Saves. He's all right. He's better than Onana, of course. But come on, man. I've never really rated Donnarumma. I'll be real. I see the hype about him, but I didn't really understand. You know what I mean? And I think he's going to go City if obviously Edison goes to Galatasaray. Ratcliffe knows something. He's a very smart guy. Bro, when them man take you to court, Ratcliffe and that, just give up. They took Newcastle to court for Dan Ashworth. NUFC, you know about this, mate. We ended up paying 3 million. Newcastle was saying they want 30 million, 15 million and that for the gardening leave and that. Bro, we paid 3 million, bro. Them went on a different thing. When they go court, they're on a different thing. And he's counter suing them. He's a billionaire. He's made his money. He knows what's he knows what's going on. So he's vexed right now. If you go read the article, they had a little deal going on with the Ineos. You lot used to watch Tottenham games. They used to have Ineos in the seat like this. They used to say Ineos. And then they've got rid of that now or something. He's opted out of that early. I don't know why. They've gone mad about it and then they've just counter-sued them. You lot have gone mad. Sue who? Bam. Suewho.com. I still think City will get Donnarumma. Good on them. I hope they do. I don't really rate them. I hope they do, man. Hojlund and his camp. I made it clear. Yeah, I just saw this, you know. I've made it clear to Napoli, Leipzig, AC Milan, all clubs interested that they prefer loan with obligation. I just put this on the screen, but I don't know if AC Milan are still interested, as we can see from this article here, guys, that they've gone in for Boniface now. So I think he's saying this as in this is what he said to all the clubs before, maybe. Is AC Milan still interested? And Leipzig, they were interested when obviously Sesko stuff was going on, but are they still interested now? I'm sure Leipzig bought a striker for like 20 million or something like that. So I don't know if they're still interested. That's the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me see if they bought a replacement. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if they're still interested. Yeah, look, see? There you go. So I don't think Leipzig are still interested. Let me show you, look. Leipzig have got their guy. Look, Leipzig have found their Sesko replacement deal agreed to sign Romelu from Turkish team Göztepe. 20 million fee plus 5 million add-ons plus sell-on clause. So they sold Sesko for 80 million euros and they just used 25 out of that and got their replacement for him. So are they still going to go out there and get Hojlund as well? Maybe. Who knows? But this is the same team, Göztepe. This is the only team that inquired about buying there, you know. That's the only team. That's the only team, mate. Göztepe. Is it Göztepe? That's the only team that inquired about them. Apart from that team, No one else inquired about buying there. Look, where is it? Where's the links for it? Bayern there has been offered to Turkish club side Göztepe, who are sister club of Southampton. The player is said, let me show you, look, this is when it came out, June the 18th. That's the only time that we've seen one thing about Bayern there, is this. That's the only team. Bayern there has been offered to a Turkish Super League side, Göztepe, who are a sister club of Southampton. The player said not to be keen on a return to Turkey yet. He said no. It's crazy, man. So that's the only team that came in for him. Ornstein Bomber. What's this? Blue Coat. Something to do with Brighton again. Oh my gosh. Blue Coat reach agreement with Brighton to sign Enciso. Personal terms in place, 21-year-old midfielder. Expected to initially spend time at Strasbourg, but viewed as long-term Chelsea player. Bro, they don't stop buying Brighton players, mate. Why don't they ever stop buying Brighton players? Chelsea are signing everyone but Garnacho, bro. Just sign Garnacho, brother. He's a long-term Chelsea player, but he's going to go Strasbourg for a year. So what they're trying to do, basically, is cut the books again. Is not put them on their PSR for this year. So and Cecil goes there in Strasbourg, and then next year, they basically sell them to themselves or loan them back or whatever. You see what I'm trying to say? They're not just saying blue coat. They're not even saying Chelsea because they've done it like that. They've done it, well, okay, blue coat, we're all one. It's like Ineos having Nice and Man United, and we sell players to each other, and they just say Ineos reach agreement with Brighton to sign da-da-da-da-da. But the player's going to end up at United next year. Chelsea are just cooking the books, bro. They know what to do. They sell the best, and they're just crooks. They just crook everyone. With all four players gone, if you forgive the pun bombs away, bro, the vid of people shouting stuff, they're like 10-year-olds. Yeah, it's crazy. Newcastle should get Wissa. What are they doing, bro? They want 60 million for Wissa now. Imagine that. They said they wanted 40 million or something, and then they changed their mind, and now they want 60 million. How can they want 60 million for Wissa? And they wanted 45 at first. Look at this. Bid rejected, no surprise, as exclusively revealed on Monday. Brentford say they will only sell for 60 million for Wissa. Charlie, you're the one that told me that. Big up yourself, Charlie. Charlie told me that earlier, and I was like, what are you talking about 60 million? No way. So big up Charlie, man. She told me that earlier. New offer from Newcastle, 35 plus 5, and then bam, look, 60 million. Crazy. They've lost their plot. So I don't know if you lot will get him, man. I don't know. I don't know if Newcastle will get him. But you lot definitely need a striker, though. You saw from that game the other day, you lot had so much shots against Villa, and yeah, you needed a striker. It's crazy, man. So yeah, man, it's gone mad. It's gone mad. It's gone mad. Blue Coals out here cooking the books again, bro. Tottenham have been interested in Savina, but do not want to pay the 67 million. Saudi clubs are circling for Martinelli. Bro, you can't have Arsenal getting all this money, man. Cool. Come on, Newcastle. You have a striker that wants you. Wissa. Yeah. As long as not Jackson, to be honest, I'll take Hojlund over him. Safe. That's crazy. I'm still sad, honestly, about Harry Amas leading on loan. He's a generation star, but he's on loan, though. He's only going on loan and he's coming back, so he's cool, man. You don't need to worry about him. I heard some time ago that Chido could go on loan. Not sure if it's true. I don't know either. I think he'll play for the academy. I promise Harry Amas would have been better than Ugarte, but they don't play in the same position, though. Or Dallo in the Arsenal game. Professional players can get their wishes. Remember, Onana Champions League performance was why we bought him. He was doing this Donna stuff, and Donna was bad in the league as well, but way better than Onana. Bro, it's crazy, man. I don't rate Donnarumma, man. I think we should just take the risk on Lamins, man. Lucky there's no junior that can help him. What's the news of Camavinga? I'm going to get into that right now, Cornish. Give me a second. Let me run through these comments. I'm going to show you the stuff about Camavinga that came out earlier. I will Lamins all day. Courtois raging. Exactly. He can end up being the next best thing, man. I'm still the ambassador of Lamins and Sesko. Ambassador. You was rating Sesko and no one believed in him. How long do you think it will be till here we go for Garnacho? Bro, my man said here we go soon a few days back, and we've still not heard anything. So I don't know. 2 days ago, I think he said here we go soon. Was it yesterday or the day before? and we still haven't seen them. So it's looking like it's close. And obviously, he keeps chatting to these agents. And like I showed you today, he said, "Here we go is going to happen." The way he's talking about this Garnacho stuff is mad. Like he's got inside knowledge. This is what I'm saying. He touched to the agents. He said, "I told you here we go what happened in July, and it's going to happen." And look at the last article and the last line. The last line of the last article with an expectation for "here we go soon." And this was yesterday. So this is what he's on, man. This is what he's on. Donnarumma low-key overrated. He just had, I don't rate him. I don't rate him at all. Can we go for Costa? There was a 70 million bid. The 70 million bid didn't get accepted. So you can put any bid you want. Everyone was going mad on that online because they saw a 70 million bid and thought, "Oh my God, why are we not matching this, bro? Who said it's going to get accepted, bro?" Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, anyone can bid anything. Newcastle going to end the transfer window with Leon Edwards. If we fail to achieve what we want in this window, just who can we go for in the Jan window? Who can we sell? I think we're going to sell all the freedom fighters, but we might not have time to replace them and get who we want. That's what I think might happen. The Champions League winner, that don't mean nothing though. That don't mean Grealish is a Champions League winner. Grealish. Calvin Phillips is a Champions League winner. Calvin Phillips, bro. Where's he playing? Ipswich. He's a Champions League winner. What does that mean? They don't really mean nothing sometimes, man. You might not have done nothing. Cole Palmer won the Champions League sitting on the bench. And we're always at the treble. 3 million was still decent for us, especially since you sacked him 6 months later. Yeah, 100%. But that was decent for us, mate. You lot asked him for 15 million for Dan Ashworth. That was crazy. I just wish that our went-away players would say, "Yo, you want to come get me, blah, blah, blah." Chelsea are cheating the system. You can't blame them. Bro, they kill it, bro. Chelsea are different. Whistle threw a fit, so Brentford increased the price from 50 to 60. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 60 million is mental. It hasn't taken too long in this window to offload Rashi, but it's going to take a whole... Yeah, but it didn't take us too long because Barcelona actually wanted him. And they sorted something out about the wage. If Rashi never took a wage cut, we still might be here now. Rashi took a big wage cut to join Barca. If he didn't do that, then we still might be here now. Whistle for 60 million. Brazy, mate. He's 29 or something. I like Osoro myself, but it gets him through the right position. I think good runs, few goals he could take off. Yeah, he's not a bad backup, but you need someone prem-proven. Newcastle in the mud. Sounds like Ollie Watkins' chance have gone dead. The very last resort, Vardy, but I really may go to Celtic. Boy, he might go to Arsenal at this rate with Havertz injured, mate. This will be a good lesson for Newcastle to know where they're at. Bro, we know we are where we at. Top 6 consistent teams. Few rejects don't change that. Mitch, any news on Camavinga? I'm going to get into the Camavinga news right now, literally. I'm going to take these comments. Where we are again, give thanks. You're the only YouTubers out there literally reads all the comments, bro. I said this. I'll be in Jamaica for a quarter and 500,000 subs. All right, big up yourself, man. Come on, life lessons, man. I told you that this is the metric community. We're in this together, man. Do you understand? When I rise up, you all rise up and we scroll together. Trust me. You understand? So we're here, man. We've been seeing those 3 words, "here we go," in every week. It's true. Let me get into the Camavinga stuff. This is the Camavinga stuff. This came out earlier. And basically, this is live score saying Man United are now moving their interest to Eduardo Camavinga as a believer alternative, according to reports in France. Listen to this. He's saying, according to reports in France, he's not even telling us who the reports are, but he's just saying France. And then we had yesterday, Team Talk say that from Fahajes, Man United are now considering the options of presenting a proposal close to 69.1 million for Eduardo Camavinga. And that's a Spain link. So you've got a Spain journalist and a France journalist saying the same thing more or less, but they're not no one certified. This is not no report that you come off the stream, go bed and think we're getting Camavinga tomorrow. You don't believe in this. You just wait for it to build up a bit more by some more certified people. Do you know what I mean? And look at Camavinga's injury record, mate. This is crazy. And he's still injured now as we speak. So is it even reliable that we're even talking about him? Is it even reliable? Because he's injured as we speak now. Newcastle, respectfully, are not a big club. Reason why I say this, a big club. Yeah, exactly. I think they know that though. But they obviously, they're starting to become big, innit? They're building up their thing, innit? But I think they know that they're not up there. They think they are, some of them. But come on, let's be real. Rarely sell good players. Real. You talk about Real Madrid, right? Yeah. Everyone's saying it, and it's injury. Obviously, Varane came and he was injury prone. Casemiro came and he was in his last legs. So everyone's kind of scarred from Real Madrid and saying, listen, let's not go for them. But I don't know, man. You know what it is? I don't even believe this yet. This is just me. I bring you up the stuff. This is from a French journalist and a Spain one. But I don't know yet. I want to see this from someone more certified before I get excited. Position don't make you big. This is why I say you need to know where they are. You're rich, but you'll never be big. You get me? Belieber's injury prone. Belieber? Nah, I don't think so. I've never heard that one there. Get the likes up, my peoples, man. We've been in there an hour and a half and we even got 50 likes. What's going on, my peoples? Come on, Metric community, man. Let's get these likes running. Time appears to be bargain hot for the players on deadline day, panic buying. Deadline day is going to be mad. I might be on there for 8 hours straight on deadline day because, bro, it seems like that's when all of our players are going to be going, bro. Some of these journalists talk out their asses. This is what I'm saying. I don't know. Camavinga's a baller. Don't get it twisted. But he's injury prone. Why would he leave Real Madrid to come to us? But then they might not want him. I don't know, man. It's so crazy. Oh, look, Eze, here we go. Ornstein Bomber, Eze, here we go. Blue Co. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. This is more news about Hojlund as well. Sis Tony's come out. Look at this. Victor Boniface is on the brink of completing a loan move to AC Milan. Milan have been keen to sign Hojlund on loan from Man United. However, Hojlund has stalled on the deal because the structure being negotiated did not include obligation to buy. So he's saying, I'm only leaving unless it's permanent. Yeah, I'm not on this joke team. I want to stay, but bro, now I only want to leave if it's permanent. Maybe he feels betrayed the way they're pushing him out, innit? He might have looked at that and said, you know what, United, the way they're dealing with me, I love this club, etc. You proper push me out that now I'm only leaving unless it's permanent. If it's not permanent, I don't want to leave. It's crazy, bro. I feel sorry for him a little bit still. Newcastle missed out on 9 out of 2 targets, which, yeah, it's crazy. Sorry, I meant Camavinga. It's injury prone. Yeah. It looks like he's injury prone. Allow this camera talk, get someone from the Premier Italian League. They've normally got good midfielders. Exactly. I'm on this Belieber thing. I don't mind waiting for Belieber and getting someone calm. I don't want to go spend 80 million euros on someone that's got injury record and someone that might just come for the bag. Camera ain't going to leave right now when he's prime to come to us. It's not going to happen, bro. And he's in La Liga, like, bring someone that's doing it here now. This Eze stuff just ain't it, man. The stronger they get, it means bad news. I hate Arsenal, man. But so here we go, innit? Here we go, safe. Package in excess of 60 million as Eze preferred Arsenal over Spurs. Arsenal win race. Spurs are just Spurs, isn't it, bro? As much as like it is what it is, isn't it? Morgan Gibbs White, man got a here we know. How you get a here we go than a here we know? I really like Barella from Inter. Barella's kind of calmed down though. The hype for him died a little bit though, man. The hype for Barella's kind of died. You know what I mean? There was loads of hype on Barella. Now it's died a little bit. July approach. Yeah, man. My man's gone, man. Eze's gone. But this is a madness, man. My man only wants an obligation, man. And that's Sis Tony saying it. So you had Fabrizio come out and say it. Sis Tony saying it. That's Simon Stone. Simon Stone. He's come out and said it now as well. So it's 30, man. Rasmus is just unlucky. Came into it. Yeah, exactly. Thrown in the deep end. Exactly. Chelsea must have a good relationship with Brighton, mate. What about the midfielder from Seville? Agumi, I don't really know him, Martin. I don't really know Agumi like that, to be honest, still. I don't really know him to vouch for him. I ain't watched him. I like to watch 90 minutes and then see. Yeah, they made a good signing, though, man. When it's a good signing, you got to say it's a good signing. You get me? I need to go and get Lamons. Surely we don't want to loan players out. We want to loan them back. I don't think we want to loan no one out. This is why Anthony ain't gone to better shit. We don't want to loan out no one. Rashford made sense. They're paying all of his wage. He took a wage cut. We're not paying anything. Why not? That made sense. But no one else want to do that. We need to sign 2 midfielders, brother. It's serious. I'm not even playing. I think we signed one now. Collier's got a loan. Next season, Casemiro goes, we sign a Belieber or a big midfielder. Proper. So I don't know, man. I wish Brighton bad luck this season. Brighton and Chelsea got some madness scam. They might as well bought Brighton, bro. They've gave Brighton so much money. They took their manager, Graham Potter, João Pedro, Caicedo, Cucurella, Robert Sanchez. Who else did they get from them? Bruv, they took like 4 of their staff, Joe Shields. Bro, they are on a different thing when it comes to Brighton. They might as well bought Brighton. Just how much can we really get for Anthony? I'll say about 25 million, I'll be real. 30 million to 25 to 30. But it's like he's just waiting on Betis anyway. We had this news earlier as well, and this is more or less for the Fulham stuff. Man United had the most shots than any other side in the opening round of the Premier League this fixtures. And that's meant to be against the best defence last season, We had the most shots, 22 shots. And that's the best defensive side in the league last season. So it's frustrating to lose, but there are so many positives to take. And then we're playing Fulham on Sunday. I might do a Matchday vlog for that if they let me. I tried to do on this one, they didn't let me. And it shows, look, we beat them 16 times, drew 4 times. We've only won once. Sorry, they've only won once. So Craven Cottage, we've been kind of good there, man. And it says, look, the last time that they beat us was obviously the FA Cup when Cheeto came off the bench and nearly scored within like 3 minutes. I know you all remember that was his debut. So they won on penalties that game. But before that, we beat them 1-0. That was Martinez's goal. Martinez, that little goal that hit the bar. Then we had Xerxes score a goal and win. And then they beat us 2-1 when Iwobi scored the last minute of the game. Maguire didn't take him down. And then before that was 1-0. I think that was the Bruno Fernandes. He scored in the last minute of the game. So yeah, man, we've had a little good run over there at Fulham, man. Hopefully Sesko, we can see him start. Because look, we're seeing Mason Mount false 9 and all this stuff, bro. You know what I mean? And that's a little good headache for Ruben, because he likes Mount, but do you bench Mbeumo or Cunha? Can't see that happening. So what do you do then? You play Sesko, Mounts off the bench. That's still more, it's depth. So we'll see what happens, man. But Fulham, yeah, man, we've been good there. So I think we'll win. Let me know what you lot think will happen. What your score predictions are. I'll say it's always kind of hard though. If you look at that, you can see 2-1, 1-0, 1-1. Like it's never just plain sight. We blow them away 2-0 or 3-0. It's always close. So we'll see what happens, man. I think we'll win, man. I think I'll say 2-1, but I hope we go and get more. I'll be real. I hope we go and score a bit more goals. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I showed you that about this as well. I didn't talk about the youth at the end. Gabriel, Bian Cherry. He's been ripping it up in the academy, but they want to loan him for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he's ready to go get on loan with a proper team. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to loan him, not to an academy, to a proper loan. So we'll see, obviously. You get me? Hopefully he goes out there, gets a little run around, and he might be ready to come into the team. When does Rashford's contract end? I feel like he's been at the club forever. Hey, yes. I think he might be like a 2027 or something, because he got a new contract like a year or two ago, innit? So he might be like a 2027. Brighton and Brentford playing horrible. Yeah, Brighton and Brentford don't play. Brighton are the worst. Man, I think Brentford's bad. I think we will get a positive result against Fulham, assuming we're not a buying in goal. Good performance against Arsenal, but we shouldn't forget we lost. We need a win against Fulham. Exactly. And remember, Arsenal, we give them the ball, mate. You can have the ball. Fulham, we need the ball. So we got to break them down. So remember that, guys. It's a whole different setup. With Arsenal, we can be compact. Casemiro in the middle, yeah. We're going to counter-attack kind of mid-block. With Fulham, they're just going to sit back. You break us down. We can't counter-attack them. So these are the things that's happening, man. We've got to be ready, man. We've got to know what we're doing. Be on game. Fernandes, 3-2 win, yeah? I'm with you, man. Hopefully we don't even concede the 2 goals, mate. And we just get a clean 3-0 or something. But they give everyone problems, man. Fulham give everyone problems. I swear they nearly beat City twice last season. They gave Liverpool issues. And then, what's it called? What's his name? McAllister had to score that screamer last season. And then they just battered them. But before that, they was actually there with it, man. I'm hoping to see a better performance from Ugarte in this match, if he even plays. If he even gets to play. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, the main news is obviously the Rasmus Hojlund stuff. This is just to summarize everything that's going on. Rasmus Hojlund, Napoli seems like they're the only team that's pushing for him. AC Milan, they've came out of the deal. They're going for Boniface because Rasmus Hojlund is saying he only wants an obligation to leave. If it's not obligation, he's not leaving. So that's what he's on. Then we had Sancho. He's exploring other options than Roma. He doesn't want Roma. They're not in the Champions League. They said they'll offer him anything he wants. They'll give him the money that he wants. They'll pay for his salary, but he's saying, I don't want Roma, I want someone else. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Sir Jim's moving mad. He's counter pressing them. He's counter suing Tottenham. They tried to sue him about the Ineos stuff on the seats and that. He's gone mad on them. He's angry. He's furious. If you want to go read the report, he's gone mad on them, bro. And he's suing them. And you know, when he takes people to court, he wins. He understands the law and all of that. He's got some people around him. When we went in for Dan Ashworth, he knew he was going to win, and we ended up winning. So, yeah, he's furious, mate. And he's just doing what he needs to do with Tottenham. That Ineos stuff's going to come off the seats. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. So that's come out and happened today. Then I've got, obviously, that Ruben Amorim hasn't closed the door on Hojlund staying, but he knows he's going to be fifth choice, mate. Because he's playing. Sesko's going to be our number one. Then we got Xerxes. Then we're going to have probably Cunha. Then we probably have Mbeumo. Then we'll have Mason Mount, false nine, what we've been playing with Arsenal. Then it will be Hojlund. So if you want to stay, you're about sixth choice, mate. We're playing one game a week. If you're sixth choice, you're never going to play, bro. Maybe Grimsby might get a little game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. And then that's obviously Lamens, Donnarumma, Diego Costa, and Onana. All of their stats. Lamens is the one in the orange. Green is Donnarumma. Onana is the pink one. And then you got blue, which is Diego Costa. I'll put my screen down so you can see it a bit more. It comes a bit closer. So yeah, man, Lamens is doing his thing, man. I think we should go and get him, man. We should go and get my man still. Let me get a few of these quickly. Metric community, please like and subscribe. Big up yourself, gamer, man. Every time, man. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. How we been in there hour and a half and we haven't got 50 likes. This is crazy. What is happening today? People having haterade for dinner. It's mad. Come on, my peoples, man. We're the Metric community, man. Looking forward to a Sesko and Cunha goal in a match. Hopefully they can start it off. Mbeumo assist. Sancho stupid what Champions League team is going to buy him. He had Chelsea fumbled it. He had Chelsea, he had Napoli, he had Fenerbahce, Juventus. They're in the Champions League. He's fumbling. He's archive for fumbling is at an all-time high. It's going bananas, mate. So yeah, Man United had 22 shots. Arsenal had 9. This is what I'm saying. It's crazy. Okay, Mitch, I'm off. Great stream despite only being on this one for a few weeks. You are one of the best one on here. Hope to catch the next one. Come on, big up yourself, man. Links, man. I see you changed your name to Raisin Devil. Big up yourself. Slice of bread update. Come on, man. So that's the situation with that. Obviously, I'll show you this as well. This is the stuff about Camavinga. I don't know if it's true to it. Don't get too excited. It's only a source in France and a source in Spain. I don't know who they are. They don't say the names, so we don't even know who they are. But he's got a bad injury record. He's meant to be 80 million euros. I don't know if we're going to pay that for him. It seems like we got our money set on Belieber. So we'll see what happens. I just showed you like this. This is the 22 shots. Fulham, blah, blah, blah. That's who's next up. Garnacho, here we go. It's expected to be soon. This came out yesterday. I ain't heard nothing since. And then we got, obviously, this is Lamens. This is all of his stats. He's prevented the most goals in the world. He's excited by Man United. He talks about it in interviews. So that's it, my guys, man. Hit the likes on your way out. Big up all of you lot that's been in the chat, interacting, everyone that's been inside. Make sure you hit the likes on your way out, peoples. Love. Appreciate all of you lot.
Got some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.